talk about PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Don't know if you have it, but let me tell you, I hate it for the ones that do. And I have had symptoms of it just from having my total hysterectomy. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I've had a total hysterectomy. It was January 2018 is when I had it. So, and man, oh, get your ass over. It's taken a good, I want to say solid year, if not year and a half, because after my hysterectomy, and I have a point with polycystic, proving that I know how you feel if you have polycystic. Polycystic, typically, their testosterone's a little bit higher, and they have the symptoms from bad testosterone. That's what it is. Lower estrogen levels and stuff like that sometimes. And a diet will help, a special diet. I'm going to tell you kind of what I do and what we've done to help the hormones. But anyway, after the hysterectomy and the total hysterectomy, your ovaries really help your thyroid regulation and stuff like that. It just overall helps you regulate. So it was tricky to get my stuff back working, right? And we found that used to, whereas I could do my testosterone therapy, I was okay. It would jump up sometimes, depending on just kind of what my cycle was like. But after all that happened, we found out that I had some issues with conversion. I was converting my testosterone to the bad stuff, to the dihydrotestosterone, the DHT. And yeah, some of you have, well, that's the good kind. It makes you have muscle and all that. Yeah, but the DHT is exactly why I got acne. It's why women get acne, their hair thins. It's all the negative stuff from testosterone. And I don't even know if it changed my voice a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because like when old women, like when they get older, their voice kind of deepens as well. And a telltale sign is if a woman's ever taken any anabolics or male hormone besides, her looking it, is the way she talks. Typically, if the girl, she's got that deeper voice, she's taken some kind of hormones or anabolics. So we figured out my stuff was going over to DHT, dihydrotestosterone, and a lot of times the docs won't test that. They don't even hardly test, testosterone. But if you followed me enough, you know that we do not use regular medical doctors for this type of work. Regular medical doctors they're great in their own need to stick to their craft. So the one I use two. I use Dr. McLean, PSR Med. We'll be sure to put the link here in the video and in the podcast information. PSR Med, they are pricey. He works with Jay Cutler, Mr. Olympias. He works with all the people out in LA. He's that. So he is pricey, but it's a continuing education thing for me to work with him because I get to help you. And he was like, I think that's awesome that you're helping women like you are. And so then we pair him with Better Living in Sandy Springs. They work with a lot of our hot moms and a lot of my one-on-one clients, just one-on-one remotely. Only thing about them is they aren't licensed in certain states to give you controlled drugs. Like some people need phentermine. It's an appetite suppressant, so they can't do that, if you're in Denver. So you may need to, but they can give you a referral, to maybe your family doc. But we definitely use them, and people over the U.S. use the Better Living here in Sandy Springs. And if you want to know more about that, you can check them out. Or if you want to really get to benefit from using them, I highly recommend you just joining HOTMOMZ. We'll post a link, HOTMOMZLifestyle.com, because in the group or CaseyShip.com, working with us, we show you the optimal levels that you need to be at, not just like, what's normal. I won't even get into that, but I teach you so much inside of those groups where it's just priceless information. And I teach you even like verbiage and how to talk to them and how to follow up to get the look and the feel that you're going after versus being at the pity of, if they're having a shitty day or who knows what. But polycystic ovary syndrome, if you've got those symptoms and you've got the nasty side effects of testosterone, I would say to ask your doc if they can check your dihydrotestosterone, because you could be converting your testosterone, because testosterone could work for you. It can work for you. Testosterone is wonderful. If you have low testosterone, just Google the benefits of testosterone replacement therapy. It's phenomenal. You get your energy back. You have your mental clarity back. Your hair, your skin looks good. Your hair, your sleep's better. Your sex drive, everything. Your perspective on life is way better. And if your test gets too high, though, you don't feel good. It's like having too high estrogen, you don't feel good, or too low or too high of anything, you won't feel good. So, but ask your doctor to check your DHT. And a little trick we have found is using a certain prescription to offset the conversion of that testosterone. You can check it out. It's called finasteride. Just ask your doc about it. Now, like if you're a man and you're watching this and you have prostate cancer that runs in your family, or any kind of prostate issues, sometimes getting on testosterone therapy will metastasize, if that's the right word. You med people, is that what I'm supposed to say? But anyway, it can make you get cancer and cause issues there. So to offset that, they have finasteride. And it turns out that women can actually take this drug. And Casey, I thought you were holistic. Well, I am. However, it's like my acne. You can do a lot of Reiki, and you can do a lot of stuff and this and this and that. But at the end of the day, I could die tomorrow, and I just give me that quick fix. You know what I'm saying? Give me that quick fix. So, but my main thing is if you have polycystic ovary syndrome, if you have an autoimmune disease, if you just had a total hysterectomy like I had, and I have 2 small children, I'm building multiple businesses with, trying to just keep it going. I don't have time to wait. A lot of you moms, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have time to sit around, and I can't, just do like eat, pray, and live and go to Italy and just excuse me, I can't say that word because I don't want to get kicked off Facebook again. I have to continue living a certain lifestyle. Yes, I can meditate more and take more time for self-care. However, I need something to work right now. I need to feel better right now. That's like having a cold. Are you just going to just suffer through it? I mean, if you can, go right ahead. More power to you. But I can't lose a day. It's why I don't get hammered drunk anymore. I just can't lose a day. So finasteride saved me a lot. I have, even testing out the different types of ways we could get my testosterone up naturally, and the estrogen. So the testosterone usually converts to estrogen, which is what you want. It's a good thing. Now, men take Nolvadex to block that estrogen, and sometimes women, it converts to estrogen, and their estrogen gets too high. So if that's you, maybe you should not take testosterone. You should go to something else, and we can do that on a different live or in Hot Moms. They already know what to do. Casey's ship clients already know what to do. And I don't want to go way over your head here, but I'm just saying, the polycystic, the high test, and all that stuff. Look into finasteride first and foremost if you want something now. I don't know. This is assuming, though, that you know, more about diet than the average person. Now, if you are overweight and you're unhealthy, or you're underweight and unhealthy, you feel like hell, you're sick all the time, I do not recommend you taking that if you have polycystic. You need the whole full workup. You need a whole lifestyle transformation. And if that is you, please reach out. I would say comment, but I'd rather you just reach out to Casey at CaseyShip.com or support at HOTMOMZLifestyle.com and just say, hey, I watched your live and I would like some help getting healthy so I can heal my polycystic or work on my auto issues or whatever the case may be. Some foods you can do to implement into your diet that can help, because excess estrogen, you just need to poop it all out. Not really. So the excess testosterone, I was looking because the last time I was checked, it was miserable. The total testosterone is way higher than my free. The free is what your body can actually use, and it's what the good stuff is. And I was feeling crappy, and here we go with acne again. I started getting pimples again. My hair still kind of felt crappy, and I was just converting to the DHT, man. I was just all the bad stuff. And if you looked at my blood work, it would be just like somebody with polycystic ovary syndrome. I just don't have any ovaries to hurt and go through all that mess. So I looked up some ways to some things to implement in my diet, some ways to kind of help it and ease it up, was green tea, shockingly. Now, once again, this is food. It's going to take a massive amount, but just little things over time, it really does add up. And I truly believe in nutritional healing. I believe in that if you're feeding your body, you're giving your body what it needs, it can heal over time. It's like planting a seed today. It's not going to be grown tomorrow. Can you put Miracle-Gro on it? Sure. Can you dance over it and pray over it? Maybe, but green tea, add that in. Add in flaxseed meal, the kind with fiber, that will help bring it down. Google foods that help bring down testosterone. You can do that. And then a higher protein diet. So if you are vegan, or you don't eat a lot of protein, lean protein. Now, peanut butter is not a protein, you know that. It has residual protein, but I'm talking lean proteins. Meat, protein shakes, some type of amino acid, collagen peptides, you know, something like that. Really watch your intake of protein. I need you to start, just aim for, I don't know, I mean, assuming you're a healthy weight, 0.8 to 1 times your body weight, maybe, and get in your fiber, dear Lord, and sleep. Sleep. The more you can sleep, now not sleeping like during the day and having crappy sleep habits, like going to bed past 1. You need to be asleep by 10 o'clock p.m. Wake up at a decent time so your growth hormone can do its job. If your growth hormone's low, how do I know my growth hormone's low? All right, well, that's called IGF-1, insulin growth factor -1 on a blood test usually. If that's low, you're going to have a hard time rebuilding your endocrine system, your pituitary gland. It's just going to have a hard time doing what it needs to do, you know, regulating everything and getting what's dead back to working. But the least you can do is feed your body what it needs and focus on lean proteins. Get in your fiber-rich foods, vegetables, fruit, and when I say veggies, like, try not to stick to cauliflower or just green beans. Those are like, I want you to think like broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, spinach, artichoke, you know, your squashes, zucchini, peppers. We're missing one. Oh, bok choy. Oh, that's such a good one. Stuff like that. And start documenting all that. Get in your lean proteins, get in your fiber. Carbs are okay, but hear me out. Pay attention to the insulin thing, right? Pay attention to how you're breaking that down. Insulin resistance, man, it's tricky. Some people may do well with moderate carbs, and then you have like refeed days, right? Or you may do fine with just a regular diet where it's kind of high carb, you know. But I just need you to focus on getting your protein and your fiber in. But shockingly, green tea and flaxseed meal would help bring down the testosterone. But I encourage you to dive into nutritional healing, like hardcore. Get your body fat to where it needs to be. Address your thyroid. Get your food allergy test. All that stuff, you know. Start eating the things that your body likes. If you have a chiropractor, see if they know or they're certified or whatever the word is in applied kinesiology. Maybe they can test your body. Don't you hit me, boy. You better see if they can check your body and see what's causing some issues. They can definitely shed some light on that. Like maybe you need more something, or you're lacking this or that. Some of you have heavy metal. You just need a detox. So there's a lot that goes into it. But if you do have polycystic, start working out, track your protein, get in that lean protein, 0.8 to 1 times your body weight in grams, and add those veggies in, flax, green tea. Get with a hormone diet, either the one that I'm talking about. They're honestly all over. We have about 4 or 5 that we've had the links for inside of HOTMOMZ group and Casey's Ship group, I think. But the ones that I've worked with, the PSR Med and Better Living, they're we just work with them, you know. Oh, and another good doc, if you're in the Polk County area, that's Northwest Georgia, Harbin Clinic, Dr. Robinson. He is skilled in testosterone pellets. He also can do prescription and check your growth hormone. He can do B12 shots. So he also looks a little bit deeper into things than most regular doctors. And he's also a family physician, family doctor. So, you know, he's with Harbin Clinic. So there you go if you need that. So that's Harbin Clinic, Cedartown. So yeah, there's that. I hope that helps. If you need some more help, you just come right over. We have HOTMOMZ. It's $27 a month. You get a week free. We have Lifetime. It's $4.97, and you get $831 worth of free digital products when you do the Lifetime. $4.97. You never pay again. Or you can do yearly. It's $197. And then we have CaseyShip.com for all the one-on-one custom coaching and level up life coaching. So, anything else you want us to talk about, please send me an email to support@hotmomzlifestyle.com or just comment right here. I'm so happy to be back, y'all. Best luck, best wishes. Y'all are awesome. Talk to you later.